Everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. Look at this. These are heated green beans, string beans, guys. That's an orange bootla. Let me tell you a little bit about these. This is, I got these from Dave and Tracy. They're great people, friends of mine, and I got to tell you something really cool. This is her recipe. Tracy's been working on this recipe for several years. It took to perfect, to get to where they want. She didn't just throw this in a jar and go, hey, it's done. She worked at it, all right? And they sell a lot of these. And what Dave did was Dave said, Dave being a chili head that he is, because he went, I think I could heat that. Like a good chili head would think. Voila. But here's the funny story. They sent me one jar already. The first jar I had was not quite as hot as this, but it was hot. This is extra hot. But let me tell you what happened. I'm not a TV guy. In fact, at the previous place, I didn't even have one. I don't ever watch it. But I was watching TV they sent me a jar of this about 3 months ago. And it was not quite as hot. But I sat down, odd moment where I was watching TV, I opened it up, and I ate a string bean. And I was like, look how big this jar is. I ate the whole thing. As I was eating, I remember thinking, I got to slow down, I got to stop eating these, because I got to do a review on these. Then before you know it, I had three green beans left. Couldn't really do a review with 3 in a jar. Dave is so cool, Tracy's so amazing, they said, we'll send you another one. So, not only did they send me another one, amazing, but this is hotter. Now let me show you what's in this. Obviously there's green beans, but there are 2 orange bootla DMs that Dave Miner himself grew in here. There's also some RRC 420 salt that was made by Neil Collingswood, and this is really neat. You smell it? You just get into the vinegar and mostly vinegar. But my mouth is watering because I know what these taste like. All right, so these are heated string beans. They have a great crunch to them. And the thing about it is, these are noticeably hotter than the first jar, which I mean did a Houdini vanishing act. It was amazing. All right. I wish I could share one of these with everybody watching. You guys would go nuts. I don't know what to say. You don't think I could? This is huge. I could eat this whole jar. It's neat. See, when I tell you that there's a great world of heat out there, you see how creative people can be? I mean, it's amazing. I can't put them away. Same thing's gonna happen. Thank God I have stuff to do today, or I'd eat this jar of string beans. Man, they're good. Now, as far as the heat, let's talk about that. Honest to God, they're addictive. That's what happened the first time. I didn't intend to sit down and just wolf down a jar of string beans. All I want to say is this is really fantastic. So Tracy, the recipe you came up with initially was fantastic. Dave, the heat you added. There's heated ice cream. Do you guys know that? I don't mean sauce that you can put on ice cream. Ice cream that's hot. You can heat anything, you guys. You know what it is? It's up to your imagination. Got a bit of a problem. Once you start with these, it's really difficult to stop. I love vegetables too. As far as the heat, I mean, it's not overpowering at all, but there's a punch to it. I think for a non-chili head, this should be like solid midway, easily a 5, which is difficult to do with just something like this. Here's a big one. Look at that. Oh, I gotta eat this one. But I think even a non-chili head would like this. I got a thing for vegetables, you know, I really do. I was that weird kid when I was young. Look at the size of that one. That's the last time I'll put the top on this video. I won't eat any more. I was that strange kid when I was growing up. I loved vegetables. In fact, we had a garden once. Not a huge one, but a decent sized garden. I think the only peppers we grew were green peppers. This is before I was a chili head. This is when I was little. But I'm serious. When I was hungry for a snack, I didn't go to the pantry and look for chips. I'd disappear in the back of the house and wander through the garden and just eat stuff. I do. And I did. Let me tell you another funny thing. A lot of you guys know Johnny Jr., my son. I have another son, and I have a daughter. And I got to tell you something funny. That when they were little, even now, if I'm with them and I say, let's do some fast food, they never, ever pick burgers or anything like that. You know what they pick? Subway. And when they go, I remember when Junior was little. This is a funny story. When we were in Subway once, and Junior must have been, I don't know, 12. You know, maybe 11 or 12. But we were in a Subway, and he was asking for all the vegetables. She goes, what kind of vegetables do you want? He goes, all of them. A little kid, he goes, all of them. And when she was done, he noticed that she didn't put any spinach on. So he said, excuse me, you didn't put any spinach. Can I have some spinach too? And when they all went through, the woman made a comment. She says, I've never seen kids come in here and just like all the vegetables. He goes, that's crazy. But vegetables are great for you. So I've been a vegetable guy forever. They're healthy, they're good for you. And man, can this jar do a vanishing trick. Oh. I told you I wouldn't take the top off again. I might have been premature and misjudged it. I'm not a liar. I just misjudged it. Boy, you guys, I'm serious. If I was a rich man, I'd pay Tracy and Dave to make a ton of these, and I'd send every single one of my subscribers a bottle of this. I wish I could. I love spicy snacks, and that, I mean, it's healthy for you. They taste amazing. So the heat, I mean, kind of builds a little bit. There's definitely some fire to it. Like I said, midway, 5 or 6. My mouth is stinging a little bit. But it's just absolutely delicious. The salt plays with the vinegar. It's look, I am what I am. I got a problem. These are just delicious, you know. So Tracy, home run with the recipe. Dave, home run with the heat. One of my favorite snacks. I mean, seriously, a mindless snack to sitting down just munching on. I would do this any day over chips or something like that. These are stunning. So, anyway, ironically, this is a video you should have seen months ago, but I ate them all. Now, the truth is, I didn't even eat them all that one day, but by the time I was done, if you look through, there was just water and like 4 or 5 sitting there in the jar, and I couldn't really do a video like that. It needed to be like this. But thankfully for me, Dave and Tracy are amazing. They sent me another bottle. Ooh, amazing. I'm going to put a link in the description box below for Dave Miner, a great friend of mine. He embodies everything that is good in the chili community. He has a ton of knowledge here, and he just wants to share it. Grows blazing heat. If you look back on some of my videos, a ton of them, I mean a ton of them, were from what Dave has grown. A lot of my challenges, when I ate the 71 dried, if you haven't seen the one where I ate 71 grams of dried chocolate Bootla flakes in a big bowl, 2 big bowls like Cheerios, that was him. He's just a great guy. So, and a wonderful guy to work with. He's such a kind human being. So in the description box, you will see a link for Dave. Man, if you can get your hands on these, you know what you'll find? You can't put them down. You'll put the top on, you say you're done, and if you don't put it away, you'll take the top off again. The texture's great. I think that's part of it. There's this great snap. You can hear it. Amazing. Now my fans, you guys on the Scoville squad, you probably know what's going to happen when I stop this video, right? I'm going to eat some more of these. What an amazing snack. And it's good for you. Awesome. So if you guys want some of these, guess what? They can be had. Go to the description box, click a link for Dave and Tracy. They're wonderful. Not professional, but certainly you can talk to them about getting some of these. Not professional yet. Boy, Dave is the guy who's going to be. He's just an amazing, amazing grower. Honest to God, this is the truth. Some of the hottest pods. Dave's professional, actually, but not necessarily with this. But some of the hottest pods I've ever eaten in my life, Dave has grown. So thank you, Dave. Thank you, Tracy. And thank you for watching. So you will see a link for them in the description box. Above my hand is the floating pepper. Click on that. When you do, you're not just watching this anymore. You're a part of it. You're part of the family. So become a part of the family. Click on that pepper. If you don't want to miss videos, click on the bell. We'll notify you when we upload new ones. Thank you for watching. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chasetheheat.